It looks like a cute little fish with a big head, but this creature is about to pull off the most violent and extreme magic trick in nature. To survive, it has to dissolve its own face, rearrange its internal organs, and literally eat its own tail. This is the tadpole, also known as a pollywog. We all know they turn into frogs, but we usually think of it as just growing legs. The reality is way more intense. A tadpole isn't just a baby frog, it is a completely different biological machine that has to be taken apart and rebuilt while it is still alive. I'm going to show you how they switch from breathing water to air, why their front legs have to burst through their skin, and the truth about where that tail actually goes. First, let's look at the starting point. A tadpole is built for life underwater. It has feathery gills to breathe, a long tail for swimming, and a mouth designed for scraping algae off rocks. It is a vegetarian. Because plants are hard to digest, a tadpole has a massive, long, spiral-shaped intestine that takes up most of its body. But a frog is a carnivore. It eats bugs and worms. So the first thing that has to happen is a total gut renovation. As the tadpole grows, it stops eating. Inside, its long vegetarian intestine shrinks and shortens, transforming into the short, efficient digestive tract of a meat eater. While its stomach is shrinking, its limbs are exploding. The back legs pop out first, usually just appearing at the base of the tail. But the front legs are a little more gruesome. They actually develop inside the tadpole's body, right next to the gills. When they are ready, they literally burst through the skin of the chest. It looks painful, but it signals that the gills are shutting down and the lungs are taking over. The tadpole now has to swim to the surface to gulp air, or it will drown. And then comes the most famous part, the tail. Most people think the tail just falls off, like a lizard losing a limb. But that would be a huge waste of energy. Nature doesn't waste anything. The tadpole actually eats its own tail from the inside out. It's a process called apoptosis, or programmed cell death. The cells in the tail release enzymes that dissolve the tissue, turning it into a nutrient-rich soup. The tadpole's body absorbs this soup and uses the energy to finish building its new legs and muscles. It is biological recycling at its finest. As the tail shrinks, the froglet gets stronger, until finally the tail is gone, and a tiny air-breathing hunter hops out of the water. So, the tadpole is one of the most resilient creatures on Earth. It survives a complete biological reboot. It switches from breathing water to air, from eating plants to meat, and from swimming to jumping, all in the span of a few weeks. If you want to see more mind-blowing transformations in nature, make sure to subscribe.